What's up YouTube, my name is The Air, and today I'm going to discuss an issue that popped into my mind during a match of PvP, but the problem carries over into PvE as well. Another thing is that I'm going to put out a disclaimer to grenade launchers. They're complete trash, and they don't have anything to do with anything besides being a trash loot drop. When I refer to the other more powerful heavies, I do not mean the grenade launcher. Okay, so I'm in a match of Control as a hunter, and I load up my sniper. Now, I'm not the greatest with the sniper rifle, but I can get the headshots. I get killed by a shotty once, and then by a fusion. I was only killed once by a rocket, but it placed a question on my mind. Why, and how, are these weapons all heaped into the same weapon class, as simply power weapons? The sniper rifle requires pinpoint accuracy, and the right set of thumbs can make these weapons really powerful tools. But there's no way that it's better than the others in the heavy category. Anyone can use these weapons to huge amounts of effectiveness, and it just puts to a standpoint that if anyone can use these weapons, then the people who are actually good at the game should also use these weapons because they'll be even better with them. Now let's look at the other weapons. Firstly, the fusions that are plaguing the Crucible right now. These weapons require, no aim, they have a huge hitbox, and have just over the range of an SMG. They're more powerful in anyone's hands than a sniper, and they can beat them in most competitive engagements. The shotguns are okay to deal with. It's a shotgun, you try and stay away, but they're still better and easier to use than the sniper rifle, which presents a problem. The rockets only have one shot, so they're okay for PvP, because it's basically one guaranteed kill, but in PvE the story's quite different. You have very little ammo to do very little damage against a lot of bullet sponges. You see, in PvE, the issue is that if you would like to use your power ammo more freely, because honestly, it's not quite as powerful as it was in the first installment of the game. The damage output of the snipers, fusions, shotguns, and rockets needs to be greatly increased in PvE due to their already weak in nature, their ammo supplies being hit. Remember, the Icebreaker was the most OP PvE sniper in Destiny 1 simply because it didn't require ammo packs, not necessarily that its damage output was ultra high. Of course, being an exotic, it was max level and the damage output was quite high, but that really wasn't the reason it was so good. It seems that Bungie has forgotten the point of heavy ammo, especially in PvE. We pull the heavy ammo out to either put some heavy damage on a boss, melt through some dangerous grunts or yellow bars. When the shotties, snipes, and fusions were green, we pulled the weapons out all the time for that extra punch. Now the weapons carry the same punch, but we can only pull them out sparingly because they've all been placed into the heavy category, which has less ammo drops. This greatly stresses PvE to an area where you can't wipe grunts like you should be able to. This goes back to many Guardians saying that they don't feel powerful. And while I don't agree with this to an extent, it is true that sometimes you just got bored of shooting all those dregs in the head with your auto rifle, and you wanted to pull out an LMG, or, well, not talking about an LMG, that will probably be another video, but you wanted to pull out your fusion or your sniper and just have some fun, pick some heads, melt through them really quickly. Bullet sponges are a part of the game, but the marshmallow fire of your dual primaries can get dull really quickly on a mini-boss's head. You see, we need a better system of managing our special weapons, and I don't believe that the power ammo slot right now is getting it done. See, there's time for Bungie to rework the system, and I believe they're actually likely to do so, as they already stated that the build of the game that is the beta is outdated by months, and there's very little in it anyways. Finally, Bungie has always been known to me for keeping up with the community feedback, so I don't really doubt that as long as they know what issues stand, that they won't be fixed. So that means you pull out your pitchforks, but you just wave them by the game, and make sure they know that you still have them. I encourage everyone to download the companion app and take to the forums. Bungie's extremely active there and on Reddit, and you can really help the game by sharing your ideas and concerns across the community. So another thing, the heavy ammo issue hits really hard. There's a lot to talk about, and in my opinion, way more to discuss than just a video under 10 minutes. Now, anyone can take to the comments, and I'll try to answer any questions or respond to any disagreement that you guys have. Thanks for watching the video, and as always,
take it easy.